Alright, I'm gonna do a reading for you guys real quick. These are just like what I grabbed from my downloads and stuff. Christ Tabernacle Church, the evangelists, they can't handle the truth. So I'm a human lie detector, and this is why they want to take me out. Calvin literally just ordered a hit right now. He sent it off to Muhammad. They're tampering with evidence in Brooklyn, New York, where Christ Tabernacle Church is. They're stealing on the job here. And open up an illegal investigation on me in order to frame me for what they're taking from me and embezzling. Alright. I am the bait and the shark. They've been shooting astral projections. At Twin Flames. Your mom's auntie and sister, they came up against you. Man is not above the program. They attended legal conservatorship to attain an assassination revenge for the Epstein files that I've been exposing, because they've been committing embezzlement and money laundering off of us twins. Because we speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help us God. And this is an online sex cult. It's LGBTQ community of handlers who'll be staging divine timing. Who have stolen our identity. They're swingers. They're deciding to settle out of court. These are the Masons out of the Vatican Church. They're using our intellectual property that they're stealing in order to create new content for their black box. Miranda. Has addictions, alcoholism, perversion, drugs. Be drugs in a white Tesla. Detachment is key, because you see the smoke and mirrors. You see right through them. This is a gamer that's involved. They're going through you're going through a spiritual initiation. They've been gang stalking, having illegal surveillance on us, because we have indigenous roots. My abuela has indigenous roots, and she was murdered by this cult. And they committed many different types of fraud in order to attain the property where she was buried in, underneath it, and then they went to go sell it, and that's illegal. Exodus is next. So we have a caregiver who's a street pharmacist who be poisoning children. Elderly too. They can't steal what the Most High has for you. It's corrupt military involved. in dealings with a 5-star general, MIB, Singapore, lies or crimes, because spies are out here stealing our intellectual property. They are mirroring my defense against me. Yet supernatural forces are at play at the moment. Yeah, we got that electric fence around our fucking energy while they go through public humiliation for a fake pregnancy. They took a fake pregnancy test. This person that used to be an accountant, that would be the Sag. That would be Natalie. She doesn't live by the sword or die by the sword. Came out of reverse. Hassan is in Thailand. There's a reset. The false flames are now falling because they filed false CPS reports. Bert. These murder cults have mental health issues. Sibling rivalry. They all have mental health issues. Sibling rivalry. They own a trucking business under a stolen identity where they do shipping and receiving straight to the docks. This could be gatekeeping. Court clerk filed false paperwork. Intuition saves lives because intuition is the Most High. Yeah. Because we're always in service to the Most High infinitely. The ancestors on the rooftops. There's a no holds barred for these pedos, these registered sex offenders. The karmics sitting in our energy are plagiarizing all of our work and downloads our lingo, our dress, and our actions. Fucking trying to steal a nigga essence. Fuck out of here. With that Morse code that Coven be using to set me and my twin up. With all these fake ass queen and kingpins over here. Betrayal after betrayal after betrayal, but we ain't your trophy, nigga. Bitch. Magali is a third-party gossip monger. She shall be in a correctional facility. She has codependency issues. She'll be in the group chats, siphoning our energy. That's why we treat others the way we'd like to be treated. So if you want love, you give love. If you giving out hate, you shall receive hate. And what is destined for us can't be stolen. Jasmine, stupid ass cunt bucket. You're a cum bucket. You're a whore. You think that you was gonna sit here and pillow talk about me, bitch. You don't even fucking know me. You don't even know yourself. How you trying to own my essence, yet you can't even own yourself? Make it make sense. Yet there is no fucking faith without works. If you want something, you need to go work and go get it. The fuck? Y'all bitches with your entitlement issues. Not just a bunch of fucking extortionists. Heavy on a fucking RICO, nigga. This shit's in silver court, probate court. These toxic fucking cult members out here. lining us up, setting us up to fucking take our shit and then take a nigga out so they can fucking put it in a body double. They did that shit with my oldest already, George Garcia, his grandmother Zoe, his wife Patricia, and his sister Rebecca, brother Jesse, yeah. They be in a silver van. They knew real prayer. Cause there's no reward without merit. The Wall Street shall crash. Cause liberation is in session. Fuck the bigotry. They just false prophets, hypocrites. They promiscuous. They have STDs. There's a legal investigation on these inheritance thefts. We were industry sex slaves involuntarily. Signed up for the MK Ultra program. Not by our doing. These are the Epstein files. I can't stand humans, they pollute too much. These crooked agents stealing my intellectual property for promotions. They were using the moon cycles to do spell work, disease spells, death spells, beauty spells, financial break spells, jar spells, candle magic, you name it. They catfish. They catfish, and they have an entity attachment. Many of them are students. With crypto stocks, celebrity sacrifices. That's all they are. And they're defrauding the system. They think they own the system. The bishop and the first lady. They got false couples marrying for money into the opposite sex. Debbie committed this pyramid scheme. She's committing incest as well. She had workplace affairs. She put drugs and poison in my food and your food. Yet there's drugs and poison going to Canada, I'm trying to tell you. They pushing weight Canada and bringing it back down. There's been false evictions, perjury committed. Yet it's all these necessities over priorities. These brother husbands, they broke universal law. Call back your energy collective 3 times daily. Electric and phone water companies with many contracts that these Masons sought after off of our backs. FBI, CIA, U.S. Marshals, covert operations, intuition's your compass. Robert's under demonic possession. And we all see that nigga has not been able to get off the fucking crack. He's been trafficking us. Me and my kids. He's got Stockholm Syndrome. He be doing sex magic rituals. He's a gigolo and his wife a prostitute. Even though his wife is a transgender, they be literally spiritually surveillancing me 25/8. They're doing it right now. They're spiritually surveillancing my autistic son because that's what they target. They've been trafficking us. They need to learn how to respect their own mind, body, and soul. That way they can respect that of others. Yeah, they be driving by in a silver Honda Accord, out here romance scamming. Comics don't have boundaries. They be trafficking. Veronica Martinez is trafficking. She's out here faking deaths so she can come back with body doubles. She be pocket watching along with the rest of the leeches. They're exposed. She's exposed for being a cum bucket. Illegal adoptions, baby sacrifices to celebrities during the MK program. Vapors believing in the unseen, yet you can't fight the unseen. Patrice Cooper is part of this online LGBTQ church sex cult, along with Jeffrey Epstein, who uses reverse psychology to distort messages from the divine and uses karmic readers to do so as well. Bye, Felicia, because you're living in denial. You can't stop faith. You can't trick, turn out, or pimp the Most High. God don't play about me. There's a serial killer that was found, because it came out in reverse, in municipalities, committing crimes, murders in municipalities, detached from attachments to receive what's destined for you. There shall be. These spies have been sought out, they've been found out, and there shall be no knock raids on them. No knock raids on those pharmaceutical companies that are committing immigration fraud. Toyota Tacoma Green. No mistakes in repetition, especially when I'm Lady Justice. Exes and family work with frenemies to come up against you. Sister wives are thinking and contemplating about committing suicide because we quantum leaped at this zone while they're still love bombing, gaslighting, and grooming. Quantum leaped, I'm trying to tell you. Street justice is being handled on Melanie's behalf and Lauren's behalf. They be playing with voodoo dolls. Evolve delete Ford F-150, right? Going to put me through a smear campaign. There's a principal out in Australia that's going through a smear campaign. Jonathan Epstein is being haunted by the ancestors. Return to Sunday, 10 times 10, motherfucker. That was your spouse that was trying to put out a hit on you. For all that fake love. I saved a lot of motherfucking bread for a lot of niggas. The Lucky Seven got that fake love. They know who they are. Because they ain't the lead of this investigation. I am.
Why do they call you man?
Keith, Donald. Have me on CCTV. They have you on CCTV. Keep me on fake accounts. He a rapper, singer, songwriter. Change is inevitable. They be performing necromancy in those underground tunnels underneath the mountains. in the desert, in the caves. Carmen Tarot readers are practicing witchcraft. Those are my doppelgangers that put me through hell. Kenneth Mann's got me falsely imprisoned. You too. Yet there's no whistleblower protections. Martha was sleeping with a teacher, a professor at a behavioral health facility. Martha needs to go to a behavioral health facility. Because I'm a master alchemist. I don't play that. My purity can't exist with filth. Going through an ascension. There's a planetary alignment. And they be unloyal to the higher power. Meanwhile, we ancient trophy. Christians falsely persecuting spiritual beings. Make it make sense. It's repo season though. They be putting people in false marriages for immigration fraud. The congregation is covering up a murder. This was an organized crime. Patrice Cooper handed over false documentation. Because I shook up and woke up the planet. Medical insurance fraud. Destiny spot clear. Yeah, look, they've been found out for the insurance fraud. They came out in reverse. Because they feel that gratitude is not the best attitude. They feel being a power of Archangel Michael, I like that. They feel being angry is the best attitude because they have no awareness and they do try to scapegoat us. Fuck out of here. A mother, daughter, father, son curse. I'm trying to tell you if they can't even drive the non-profit organization.